If you're living with osteoarthritis, you've probably been told it's just about your joints wearing out. That old phrase, wear and tear. But here's what most people miss. Your muscles and your posture can make osteoarthritis feel 10 times worse or 10 times better. And stick with me, because at the end of this video, I'll show you a 30-second posture reset that I teach to my patients to help everyone feel a bit looser every day. I'm Dr. Rob, I'm a sports chiropractor, and I've worked with all levels of athletes, from gymnasts to swimmers, show jumpers, and it's the same principles that keep them performing at their top tier levels that also help my patients with arthritis stay active and independent. This is part 2 of my arthritis series. Make sure you go back and watch part 1 if you haven't, and like and subscribe and be ready for part 3 coming soon. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. When you get out of a chair, where do you feel your stiffness the most? Is it in your back or straight into your knees? Or is it somewhere else altogether? Well, drop it in the comments below and reply to somebody else's comment too. You'll be surprised how many people are dealing with the exact same thing. So let's start with your muscles. Think of them as your shock absorbers. When they're strong, they can take the load that you put through them. But when they're weak, the load falls straight onto the joint itself. And that's when your osteoarthritis feels worse. Now, in video 1, I promised I'd show you a quick test to see if your muscles are helping your joints or letting them down. So let's do this now. I want you to scoot forward in your chair, cross your arms across your chest, and then slowly stand up, and then sit back down, nice and steady. So where did you feel the body working the most? If your thighs and your hips did the work, if you felt the muscles really engaging, great. That means your muscles are protecting your joints. But if all the strain or all the pressure landed in your knees or in your back, that means your joints are doing more than their fair share of the work. And that's the cycle we see in all the research too. When muscles weaken, the joints get overloaded. That increases pain, which then makes people move less, which then weakens the muscles further. It's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken. Because stronger muscles mean less joint stress, but weaker muscles mean more joint stress. It's as simple as that. Now let's talk posture. And people often ask me, what's the best posture? But here's the truth. There isn't one best posture. The best posture you can have is your next posture. Check yourself right now. Are your shoulders rounded forward? Roll them back. Open up your chest. Feel that instant change? Well, that's how adaptable your body really is. I've seen swimmers stiffen up, not necessarily from overtraining, but from just holding the same position for too long in the pool. And I've seen office workers stiffen up the exact same way in their chairs at their desks. They're completely different worlds, but the exact same principle. So to recap, posture itself doesn't damage you, but being stuck in one posture, that's what will make you stiff. So recently, I had a patient in her 60s come to see me with knee osteoarthritis. And she sat down in my office and said, Rob, my knee feels like it's just worn out, and I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. So after examining her and doing some treatment, I gave her 2 things to do daily to try and help her knee. And they were daily sits to stands out of a chair, and then posture breaks every 45 minutes. 2 weeks later, she told me, I just walked up the stairs without having to grab the banister. And that's the first time in years. Well, how is that possible then? If the arthritis is still there, why is she able to do it? But it's just because her muscles and posture are finally working with her joints and not against them. So how do you make this work for you? Well, I call it the 3 S's. The first S is strength. You need to build up the strength around your arthritic joints. Do things like sits to stands, step-ups, or wall push-ups. The second S is stretching. You do little and often, a bit like brushing your teeth. And then the last S is switching positions. Don't stay stuck in one position for too long. And all the evidence out there supports this. Strength training reduces pain, mobility work improves your range of motion, and regular activity keeps that cartilage nourished. Muscles are your shock absorbers. Posture is your habit. Train them both, and osteoarthritis feels easier to manage. All right, here's that simple 30-second posture reset that I promised at the beginning of the video. It's very straightforward, anyone can do this, and it's good to do it multiple times a day. All I need you to do is stand up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath in and reach both arms over your head, and then let them slowly float back down. Now shift your weight onto one leg for 5 seconds, and then the other leg for 5 seconds. And that's it. 30 seconds and done. Do this a few times through the day and you'll feel your joints loosen up. You'll feel your muscles activate, get switched on, and allow your posture to reset. So now you understand how muscles and posture affect osteoarthritis and how much control you really have. And again, let me know in the comments, where did you feel it when you did that standing up movement? Was it in your hips, in your legs, in your back, in your knees? And then make sure you don't just answer, reply to somebody else whose answer is the same as yours. That's how we'll build up a community here and how we can help each other to stay motivated to keep getting better. And don't forget, if you're wanting to start improving your mobility and helping loosen off your arthritis, the best next thing you can do would be go and watch my beginner's bed mobility routine. It's safe for all ages, there's no equipment needed, it's arthritis friendly, and you don't even have to get on the floor. It's all done on your bed. It'll be linked here on the end screen, and all you have to do is click it. It's completely guided. I take you through everything, and it's obviously completely free. It's here on YouTube. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments how you feel afterwards. And make sure you're here for the next video. Video 3, we're going to talk about inflammation. Because people think osteoarthritis is just about wear and tear. But inflammation is the piece that makes the biggest difference to how your joints actually feel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time. I'm Dr. Rob, and I've got your back. Literally.